Welcome, welcome to live streaming. Me, guys. Let me mix it up. Everything's new here. Hope that you guys can hear me now at the moment. So, okay, guys. So, hope that you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading User Academy. Welcome, and this is our first live pre-London session, and then we'll be looking at our next live as well. We see the market currently, all of them trending very aggressively as expected. First day of trading week, we will be looking for the best trade possible in the market as usual. One thing that, guys and girls, I need is that always please do the risk management when you are opening a position, and don't double up any risk. Trade based on strategies. If you don't know, then don't open, or open in a demo account. So with that being said, let's begin today's live session. We will be starting with some of our favorite pairs such as gold and other pairs as well. Now, before I begin this live session, if you are new to the channel, this is Forex User, your trading coach. We'll be doing this analysis and live session and live trading as well. If any trade comes along the way, we will be looking to enter. And let me know, guys and girls, when everyone is here, then I can start our live session. And if you are here, say yes, so that I know that you are here, guys and girls. Good morning, Bon. Good morning, Bon. Grand Wizard, thank you very much. Hi, Coach. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, thank you, Pele. Well done. We are here. You. Thank you very much. Good morning. Yes. Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Okay. So based on where you are, good morning or good afternoon. Let's begin. Let's make this week also an incredible profitable week as usual. Past week was incredible with us, and all of you have done very well in the past week as well. So let's look at today how we will be doing in this market. I will be first of all beginning with looking at the news calendar, and then let me see this one. All right, so I will begin with first of all news calendar, just to see what is coming up, and then also we'll be looking at other things as well. So looking at the calendar, first of all, the calendar that we see, the news calendar is, if you look at, today is Monday in my zone, February 26th, and Monday, February 26th, and Tuesday, tomorrow is 27th, and tomorrow starting with the news, so which is basically showing as Wednesday, basically it's Tuesday, tomorrow's live session. We'll see this news, durable goods order, and then CB consumer confidence, and later coming up AUD and ZD. So we'll be looking at on all of them to see how we can find trading opportunity. So USD means that gold, all the USD pairs as well as AUD USD will be very volatile. So also we'll be reviewing our trade on AUD USD. This is a swing trade. I believe that many of you running. I am also running in my account. So AUD USD, we have opened this trade during this live session. Guys, if you are running, let me know. This is what the main goal here is, to help you to know how to hold a trade for bigger profit target. So AUD USD also we are running, just running a little profit. Let's keep that on in the list. So we'll be looking at, first of all, I'll be looking at gold, and then I will be looking at other instrument as well, such as GBP JPY. With the market open, we can see that GBP JPY has done incredible. This is also currently this instrument approaching a very important liquidity zone here on GJ, which is basically we could find another entry opportunity on GBP JPY. Don't know why the network is, the update is getting very slow. The network should be okay with me. I use the highest speed possible. So let's look at gold, and then I will come back on GBP JPY. Come on. All right. So, and before I progress further, guys and girls, give a thumbs up, smash it. Will help the channel to grow a lot, and also it will help you to find more content from this channel. Thanks for your support to the channel. I really appreciate that. So now let's quickly look at, I will be looking at first of all gold, and then we'll be jumping onto the other pair. So gold, starting with the daily chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the daily time frame on gold, what do we see? That this is the daily bullish engulfer on gold. Okay, so we see that there is a huge bullish engulfer on gold, and this daily candle has a significance in it, guys and girls. This daily candle is absolutely important because daily time frame is neither a very higher time frame nor the lower time frame, but a middleman, you can say that. And this is a middleman. Now if you are not sure about what is a middleman, also I will be discussing in depth. Probably you guys have heard in Forex Trading Wizard Academy first time about the middleman. In fact, it is our you can say the discovery, that understanding middleman. And once you also have a complete trading strategy to trade the middleman. So if you look at that middleman here, this is a candle that has long wick at the top, long wick at the bottom, and also it has a healthy body in it. Now looking at middleman, we see that this middleman, if you look at the support level of this middleman, where there is, if you look at here, you can see that there is a massive liquidity grab here, followed by another candle. There is another massive liquidity grab, followed by, we can see that there is a long wick at the top as well. So what I think that gold might try to fill that long wick, that is called wick fill. Now if you are not sure about wick fill, also I will be discussing, it's like a land fill. You see, if you look at a land is fully vacant, you can think of filling that land, so which is wick fill. So we can expect that wick fill, but nothing guaranteed. Keep in mind there is also the liquidity trigger at the top, so we are expecting that wick fill. But I think that we could see that gold is after a retest, we could see that wick fill. That means that for me the bias is to the upside. Now looking at the intraday time frame from the lower time frame perspective, we can see that this is the last day of trading week, a huge bounce, bullish move, followed by a pullback, and now we can expect it to bounce back to the upside, create a new higher high. So with that being said, what we see in that zone here on gold is that 4-hour perspective, a pullback, expecting it to go back up to create a new higher high. Okay, so which is, we can see that the market is, it's trending to the upside, and I will be waiting for potential entry to the upside. Now we have seen the directional bias on gold, which is for me so far bullish, as tomorrow in the evening news coming up. So in the meantime, let's see how the market is preparing for this potential move. I jump back to the 1 hour and 30 minutes time frame. If you look at the 1 hour chart on gold, which we see that there is an inverted head and shoulder here. This is the past week's move, followed by a bounce pull back to the neckline of this previous resistance turn support, and from that zone we can see that gold now trying to bounce back to the upside. We'll be waiting for gold to come back again for a deeper pullback, and then I will be looking to enter long. Now looking at the 15-minute chart here, it is absolutely important that we also look at, this is the main the way to analyze the market from the multi time frame approach. Now if you look at this support here, resistance here, support here, switches resistance here, a very nice looking structure on gold, and I will be waiting for the price to break from this structure. Now you can look at this 15-minute chart on gold. There was a bounce, a pullback to the support, and we see the market is currently gathering liquidity from the support and then bouncing back to the upside. So we can expect now further upside movement. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame support level, intraday level today. These are the levels that I will be looking for today. So this current candle, you can see we have 1 hour 40 minutes for this candle, and during the lifetime of this candle, any drop or pullback to those levels, we can look for potential entry using the pending order or using the market order. I hope that guys and girls, you are enjoying this live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. There will be some very rare content coming up in the market, in the channel. So if you are subscribed and press that bell button, as soon as I release, it will be on your home page and you can access all of them. And also your support to the channel is much appreciated. Thanks for that. So let's jump back to the next instrument, and in the meantime, let me know how was your day today. Thank you very much. Great teacher. Good morning. Yes, good day. Thank you very much. Good morning. I'm on trade coach, running in profit. Very good. Yeah, let's see how it's a big risk reward, so we will be holding the trade for a longer term perspective. Let's see how the gold is really confusing place. Please waiting for suggestion. Sandeep, great teacher. Thank you, Sandeep. Well done and welcome. So let's look at now what we see that here on we have found level potential that on gold we will be looking at, and we'll leave it here to see how the market is reacting. So we'll be marking as the intraday support here. So you can see that this is the intraday support. Intraday support will look to see how the market is reacting to that level, and based on that we will be looking for any kind of entry opportunity on gold. Now let's quickly look at after the gold, and then we'll be looking at now on GBP JPY. So looking at GBP JPY, starting with the daily chart. Now from the daily, we can see that GBP JPY, the first thing guys and girls that I look at the market is the flow. All right, is the flow. Why? Because if you look at the universe also, it's very important to look at the flow. For those who understand how the flow works, really easily can navigate through anything, right? Because everything has a flow. The river has a flow, the wind has a flow, the market has a flow. the energy also had a flow, right? So if you understand that, it becomes much easier. So when you understand the flow, even if you look at, you know, the sports player who perform at their highest, they are in the flow. You are also can attain that flow. How do you attain that flow? See, when you want to do something, let's say you want to achieve a goal or anything like that, when you are struggling or being a trader, that means that actually you are trying to enter into a flow. So because the first part of flow, that means that the primary steps of flow is struggle. Now once you in a struggle, just sit back, relax, and then get back to work again, try again, and you'll see that you are in the flow. So when you are look at the market, also in the same way we can look at the flow in the market. So what is the flow in GBP JPY? Now if you look at GBP JPY, the flow of this instrument is in the bull market. It's a bull market, and if you look at overall, you can see that series of higher low, multiple liquidity grab has given a very high probability for GBP JPY to remain bullish. Now today's candle, you can see that this is the daily candle, has crossed the daily low, and once it has crossed that daily low, we saw that liquidity grab and then has got a bounce to the upside on GJ. Now if we look at the intraday time frame, where the 4-hour perspective, you can see it crossed this doji's low and also crossed that low, and then we see that it's getting bounce from this level. And with that bounce, what we can expect now on GJ, for me, it's already has, you know, grabbed that liquidity here, but I would be really happy to see that it has tested this 20 EMA. And if we look at the daily low is here, we might see a bounce from this level, continuation to the upside. So because there is a gap opening, it's a big gap on the daily time frame on GBP JPY. So we will be waiting for that instrument to give us potential entry opportunity. So let's look at the lower time frame, how we can find that entry. Now you can see that here is the support level, and looking at that zone here, this is also significant level, support here, support here. Okay, we can expect for GJ to give us entry on another liquidity grab. It's showing here bullish. We might see that the market just could, you know, started to bounce from this level as it grabbed that liquidity. But for me, I'm a bit, you know, choosy in trading because we need to enter with high probability setup. That's the main goal here. So here is, we could see that on GJ for the price to, we could see the deeper pullback in that zone, and then we can look for that entry opportunity on GBP JPY. There is a, this is the 30 minutes and 15 minutes. So we see the market has formed multiple liquidity candle here, and at the same time it's on the resistance. So let's see how the market is evolving over time, and then once we find that entry opportunity, we'll be looking to enter on GBP JPY. Good morning, thank you very much. Sala Pereira, welcome to the live session. And now looking at, so with that being said, we will be looking for, let me see here. Now if we look at, so we have looked at GBP JPY, we have looked at, let me see here. Okay, so if we look at GBP JPY here, we can see that there is a, this is a zone where we will be waiting for that entry. Now Looking at gold also, we can see that this is the support level that we will be looking for that entry opportunity. Apart from GBP JPY and gold, also we will be looking at AUD USD next to see how the market is evolving in that area. Thank you very much. US oil breakdown, bro. So US oil breakdown, what happened with the US oil? Let's see what kind of movement. US oil, there is a breakdown. Probably you guys have seen that my weekly forex forecast on US oil. Now if you look at US oil, what I think that US oil is coming to a zone, we might see even another momentum. The reason is there is a, if you look at the monthly chart on WTI, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is the monthly, there is a monthly long wick candle, and there's a long wick at the top and bottom on both sides here on WTI. And if you look at what do we see that in that zone on WTI, there is a, if you look at here, this is the monthly support level, and we could see that on WTI for the price to retest and to bounce back up. For US oil, I think that we might see that upside bias later after a retest, not at the moment. If we look at the daily chart on US oil, we can see that from the daily perspective. I want to readjust this support level here, and after the price become overextended in that direction, we may be able to find an opportunity on US oil. Now looking at the intraday, here is the support. If you look at this one here, the market has made a move, has broken that low, has got, and there is a near miss here. You can see that the price just couldn't break that low in the past, so that's a high liquidity zone. So any break of that low, if I draw that line here, which is the 75.46 level, can give entry opportunity after a price action confirmation on US oil. Okay, so we will be waiting for that entry opportunity on US oil as well. And guys and girls, in the meantime, if you are enjoying the live session, don't hesitate to like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's begin with the this could be another big week, guys, because probably I have also discussed on the weekly forex forecast. So why do I think that this week going to be another big week? Let's see. Now in the meantime, I just want to look at gold price, which is just pumping to the upside. Guys, do you think that gold is going to break this high today? What do you think, that gold is going to break this high today, or it just what do you think, it's gonna break this high or it's gonna pull back again to the downside? What's your opinion on that, on gold? US30 please. Daniel Amal, help me. How can I help you, Daniel Amal? It's blowing. Which one is blowing? How can I help you, Daniel Amal? Let clarify your question so that I know exactly. Gold is unpredictable. Gold is unpredictable. So what is predictable? If gold is unpredictable, do you think that anything you have that is predictable? You want to know it. What is predictable? I don't see anything predictable in this, even in this universe. Okay, tomorrow is completely unpredictable, isn't it? So nothing is predictable, but at the same time, we need to, what I can say, surrender to that unpredictability, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, is all about, you see that sometime knowing that this fact will give you huge advantage. Okay, so when you see that nothing is predictable, then you know that exactly what to expect, right? That's how you can understand how to navigate through this. You see that the regular human psychology is that we want to predict the market. I also predict the market. That's completely fine. You need to be able to predict to enter the trade. But when you know that actually nothing can be predicted, then you know that at what point you have to understand that in any situation you cannot take a trade that will risk your entire account or anything like that, unless you have a different strategy. Maybe if you are using a very smaller account, yes, it's some situation you could do, but I wouldn't recommend it. So then how do you use that? See, there is when people realize that actually nothing can be predicted, so they realize that actually nothing can be known. When there is nothing can be known, then only thing that one can focus is what he or she wants. You see, so this is how then what happened is that all the speculation or prediction drops. Okay, you'll see that when you are in a big conversation on a table with multiple people, so you see that there is a multiple speculation, prediction, discussion, because everyone wants to know a lot of things, except one thing is that very few people knows what they want. So that's what it is. So for example, even in a trade, so you can use that concept in your trading also. Why do many traders just open a trade and then close and then open another one and then close? Because he or she doesn't know what he or she wants. And to know that, you have to have also a strategy and right mindset. For example, if I open a trade, I need to know what do I want from this trade, right? Rather than predicting that this trade will go from here to there. Okay, how do you know that? How do you want it? So you have to want two things from a trade. This is what the difference is. See, if we want, okay, let's see, if I say that I'm opening a trade, I want profit from that trade. What if you get a loss on that trade? How do you take it? So you need to want two things like this. The right sentence can be in a way that, okay, I'm opening this trade, I want $500 profit or I want $100 loss. So you define it clearly what you want, and probably you don't take in between anything else, so you don't negotiate any further. You see, so that's how you define what you want, and then do it with a proper edge back-tested strategy. So that's how you can remain profitable, rather than being insistent that, okay, the market will go up, I'll be opening multiple trades with bigger risk. Doesn't work, isn't it? So that's how you can use predictability and the unpredictability at the same time in your trade. Hello, thank you very much. Good morning, Ahmed Ashik, dear sir. Good afternoon, hope you're fine. I'm fine, thank you very much. Gold had created market structure. What happened? Where this message is gone? Something, I don't know. Message is gone. Most likely the YouTube algorithm has cleared it. Okay, you can post it again. King David, hello sir. Can I be profitable trading just one pair? GBP JPY. King David, A very good question. Can you be profitable trading just one pair? Why not? Absolutely, you can be profitable trading just one pair. Okay, so it depends on the trading style. See, it's all about your strategy time frame. If you want to see, there are two ways you can trade, either one pair or the multiple pair. So let me tell you in what situation one can trade one pair, in what situation one can trade multiple pairs, because everyone's circumstance is different. For example, let's say you have full-time job. Okay, so you work maybe 8 hours and then 10 hours or maybe 6 hours in a day, or 8 hours. So you have only 1 hour to trade. Okay, so you have only 1 hour to trade, right? Now if you have 1 hour to trade, then you will be sitting in front of the chart for an hour only. In that case, the only choice that you left for yourself is to swing trade, that I believe. Can't do anything else rather than that swing trade in only for 1 hour, because if you want to trade on the lower time frame, such as on the 5 minutes or in the 15 minutes, in an hour is not enough, because you need to wait to form that price action that you are looking to enter. So in that case, if you are trading 1 hour, then you can select a very important time. Let's say the best I found for swing trade is to trade the 4-hour candle. For example, there is a candle close on London session or New York session or Asian session based on your time zone. You can sit down on the chart for before the candle close, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes early, scan the chart. Now in that situation, one pair still you can trade, but may not be enough for you, because if you are trading only one pair on swing trade, so you might end up getting 1 to 2 trades in a day if you are trading 1 hour, right? 2 or 3 trades in a week, not day. So that might be, you might be running out of trade, or maybe not enough trade for you. So in that case, you might be able to look at some other pairs, gold, euro, dollar, AUD, USD. It will give you more option in that situation. So there is another situation. Let's say you are a student or a retired, or you have enough time somehow to sit 3 hours or 4 hours in front of the chart. Now you can go for one pair. Okay. In fact, if you are trading on the lower time frame, okay, such as 5 minutes, 15 minutes, you need to stick to few pairs, because you can't look at jump from one pair to the other pair on the lower time frame. It's gonna be you might be missing trades, because lower time frame entry, you need to watch the price action for some time to understand how, and as soon as the candle close, doing the risk management, entering the trade, it takes time. Okay, so you see that gold having some kind of downside here. Might get an entry. Let me see. Is this a London session open? See here. So I'll be open a buy limit here on gold. So we'll be opening a buy limit in that area. So it's not a market order, but the pending order. So it's the 4-hour, yeah, it's the 4-hour support level. And guys, make sure that you are not risking big in any situation. So here is the buy limit, and let me fix the stop loss. So there will be, yeah, so we'll be putting around 20 pip stop loss, 16, so 18 pip will be enough, and we'll be targeting 221. Later if we need to adjust, we'll be doing that. So it will be a buy limit. So 2033.165. Okay, so this is a so I've opened a buy limit here. So expecting for the price to break from this structure, and then to, after break of structure, to get a bounce from this level. So we have placed a buy limit on gold, and I will be explaining later why I'm opening this position. So we have placed that buy limit and expecting for the price to break this structure and then to bounce back to the upside. This is the 4-hour support level here, and if the market managed to drop, but I think that we could see potential rejection to the upside. Okay, so the reason I have opened this buy limit, let's also focus on the educational side on this. So if you look at this market, what do you see? That it's a very strongly bullish market at the moment. We have seen that past week there was a big move followed by, we can see that from there the market again bouncing back to the upside and expecting for this price to grab further liquidity before moving to the upside, so which is a very strongly bull market. Now this 5 minutes drop, expecting for the price to drop back down to this level and then to give us the trigger. So let's see, if it is not taking us, then we need to close it. We will be closing it, no problem. And in the meantime, let's see what's happening with the GBP JPY. For GBP JPY as well, I will be waiting for the price to give us another entry from this significant level of support. Now, if we look at the daily chart on GJ, we can see that there is a daily bullish engulfer. The market has crossed that low, is going back up as a bullish candle on GJ. So if you look at the 15-minute chart here on GBP JPY, we can see that this is a level where support here, also support here on GJ, expecting it to drop down and then to give us that entry opportunity. So for gold, we have seen a rejection from the top and waiting for the price to break from that structure and then to give us that entry opportunity. Now, as we discussed in before we place this buy limit here, so we will go back to that conversation. If you look at how to trade multiple currency or one currency. So as we discussed, that if you having enough time that you can trade on the lower time frame, you can trade on one currency on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes as a day trader. So this is what the main thing, that you need to understand the personal circumstance, and based on that you need to trade either one currency or multiple currency. If you are trading on one currency, probably you can trade on the lower time frame, such as on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes or 1 hour, based on your personal situation. What is the best strategy for gold? Daniel Emil, what is the best strategy for gold? We'll be discussing on that. Okay, so the best strategy for gold that I use personally is TF, or trend following strategy, with the liquidity graph. So what do I mean by this liquidity graph? Probably you guys have seen many of my videos. Also, I will be posting some new lessons as well. So if you look at turn on our TF strategy indicator, you can see that there is this is one of my favorite strategy that I use to trade on gold, which is the trend following strategy with liquidity graph. Why trend following strategy is so powerful is because trading with the trend is the most reliable, profitable trading strategy one can ever have. Not only me, all the professional trader uses trend following strategy. If you look at the history, such as the J.C. Livermore, I have read quite a few of his books. Okay, you might see later in the background, I have a bunch of books. This is a new studio, so I couldn't put it back here. So in many of his books, he talk about the trading with the trend. According to J.C. Livermore, so the trade, because there is a tendency for the retail trader is to trade against the trend, especially in the beginning. So according to J.C. Livermore, buy the market which is fully bullish, sell the market which is fully bearish. And that is why you see that all my strategies considers the most important aspect of the market, which is the market structure and liquidity. And that's why we do have this incredible tool that is the liquidity indicator, also the TF strategy indicator that I use, and also many of my Forex Trading Wizard Academy members use this TF strategy indicator to find the best trade possible in the market, to trade with the trend. And if you are our member, if you don't have access to this TF strategy indicator, you can let us know. There is all the information on your student dashboard on the website. You can find it. So the reason you need to first go through the strategy is because you need to know how the strategy developed when you are using this indicator. Now guys, look at this one here. There is an incredible thing to look at. See that some of the trade worked out with a very high reward. Okay, so now all trade you will not find winner. This is also a big lesson that you can learn from this, that when you are trading you cannot find all trade winner, but when it is in your favor you need to hold the trade for bigger profits. We see that in a sideways market it doesn't work much, but when the market trend it works. So this is a big move here. So especially that's why it named as TF strategy or trend following strategy indicator. Hope that that makes sense. If you have more questions, if you are our member, you can text me. I am mostly available to the members. Many mentors more often are not available to their members, but I'm available, guys and girls. Any question, don't hesitate to ask, because here I dedicate myself in trading. Absolutely, if you're passionate about trading, this is the right place. This is the right position where you can learn and grow with me as a trader. One thing I can tell you, guys and girls, everything I do is based on the smart money. The market moves by the smart money, right? You see that some of the trade that you guys have seen that in the past that you have opened is based on the smart money trading strategy. Not only that, I have automated all my trading strategy, and also slowly I'm preparing course also to teach you how to automate by yourself. Guys, give a thumbs up now. How to automate your strategy by yourself. Now this is the time of AI. Okay, you see that those who are smart, they know how to progress with the progression. Okay, this is the time of AI, and we are revolutionizing in Forex Trading Wizard Academy with all the automated trading system that we have. So we do manually, we do also have the automated system, so that you can take the full advantage of it. Don't miss out if you are our member, but you have to be a lifetime member to access all AI, and also to learn my strategy, and also to access all the swing trade signals, day trade signal, as well as scalping AI, as well as all the tools that we have, including the indicator. There's an enormous value which is almost, you can say that, for free. I would say it's free because the value that it brings, that Forex Trading Wizard Academy, all the tools that you guys have, including the copy system, like you can entirely copy all my trade. I'm open. Okay, so you can copy all my trade almost without anything. So for those who are our lifetime member, for the rest of your life, you can have access to all of them on your fingertips. This is the Real Trading Education, Real Trading Academy. Make sure, guys and girls, you don't miss out any of this. So let's progress. Now we see that gold has it's now moving in that direction, so for potential drop. So this is what I'm waiting to have. So let's see, expecting it to drop down to retest. If it drops below this level, we will be able to, one more drop we need for triggering our trade. Let's see, so this is the 5-minute chart. We could get a trigger here. We could get a trigger here. Let's see. This will be a quick peep gain, guys. Starting with the week, we want to gain some peep here. Beginning of the week. You guys excited? If you guys are excited on that, give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Thank you for joining this live session. And also, guys, let me know if you want to explore more on all the strategies that we are trading. If you are willing to do that, enthusiasm is the key to become something. See, you can't limit yourself in anything. Everything you need to look at from a very bigger perspective. Okay, so when you open your mind, you can start to learn and grow as a trader. Shishak, dear sir, good afternoon. Asia time. Hope you are fine. Gold had entered market structure shift 2034. Okay, thank you very much. I feel it will test 2040, then drop for good pullback. Yeah, so let's see. I'm expecting it to get a trigger, and then we'll see what's happening here. Dear sir, good afternoon, Asia time. Hope you are fine. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Gold had created a market structure shift 2034, tested and support 15 minutes. So you think that gold has created market structure shift? Market structure shift. I would say that it's a breakdown, local breakdown, but let's see, because with the Asian opening, okay, with the Asian market opening, we have seen that there was a bounce, and now from the daily resistance, this is the 1 hour candle closed, expecting it to drop and then to give us that further entry. If you look at the 30 minutes here, see, this is the 30 minutes price action, and okay, let's see. You know, I want to see that the market managed to drop in that support level before moving back to the upside. But if the market doesn't drop here and go back here, then we might need to close the pending order. It will get expired, because if it goes back up again, when it will drop, then you might see that it's not going back again. I feel it will test 2040, then drop for a good pullback. So 2040, I think that, yeah. So if it, this is what I'm waiting. So if it goes back up without retesting this support level, then we might see that it's not it's not doing anything, just going back up. Thank you, Tony. Hello, coach. We'll see at 2038. Is it a bear flag? On where? Gold? Okay, so here, still we need to see how if the market dropping one more downside, one more push, will be getting triggered, and then expecting it to bounce back up. I think we might see that get triggered. We might see that trigger. If we see that trigger, we have almost 18-19 pips stop loss. We'll see how we can do that, how we can manage that. So make sure, guys and girls, you remain fully in control of your account by doing the risk management. In the meantime, I will be looking at GBP JPY. Let the gold trade play out. Okay, so we need to look at gold again, and keeping eye on GBP JPY as well. Okay, so expecting it to come down and to give us trigger on that. You might see that drop. Okay, guys, so are you excited? First day of trading week, very, very important day, because first day and last day are a very volatile day. Okay, very important day. So you see that coming down that market. Okay, what do we see here? It's on the support level. Expecting one more downside before we get triggered, right, guys and girls? Hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Let's see. I think that we might see, this is what I'm expecting on gold to, when you see that one red drop, so that means that clean drop is very important. So when the market moves in one direction without any pullback, that's the sign of false breakdown. That's what I'm expecting. Guys, do you think that it's making a false breakdown or it's a change of trend? I want to create a pool here. To start a poll, what do you think about gold? So what do you think about gold? Is it Is it a breakdown or it is a false breakdown? Thank you very much. Good morning, sir. Today I joined my first live chat with you. I have really learned a lot from you, sir. Thank you so much for the impact and knowledge you have given me. Stage. Welcome, and yeah, I appreciate your acknowledgement. Your trading community. Definitely, I also would like to thank you for joining the live session. And yeah, it's all about give and take. You guys are giving a lot to the channel by giving a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and every day many of you are joining our academy to learn and grow, and also adding value to the channel by giving a lot of thumbs up. And most of my 90% to 95% of the academy members coming to us from the recommendation who already joined our academy. That's sometime very rare. Okay, so especially in this game of trading, it's really rare. Okay, and not only that, we specializes in teaching our members how to trade. Along with, we also offer, I offer many of my trading tools that I am using to the members who are trading with us. I'll just take a quick screenshot from one of our group. Okay, so this is one of our group, our along with our swing and day trading group. We also have our gold group, so where one of our member have posted. I really thank you for your you see that this is our wizard AI robot chat. Along with our day trade, we have our AI as well. So this is my gold robot account, started this week. Capital $500, profit $64.32, that is 12.87 gain in 1 week. Thank you for your recommendation and encouragement for others. So this is what I'm trying to do here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help members to learn and also to at the same time to get independent. It's very important, because it's all about learning, giving, taking. Okay, so in my long journey, what I have learned, that what you want, you need to help others to gain that. That's what we are doing here, helping, changing lives, helping hundreds of traders to become independent, profitable trader. So this is what you guys, if you are really passionate about trading, I would say that don't quit. I couldn't make it in the first day. It was a long journey. Many of you already have known my story that I talk many times. Okay? It's not a one day. It's not a one day game. So I'm sure that every one of you will be in that place one day. The only thing that you need to make sure is that you are not quitting and holding on to the breath. Okay, I know that trading is hard, but at the same time it's easy. See, it's a kind of paradox. So it's hard, and also at the same time it's easy. It's hard to hold on to it. It's easy when you wait for the time to come to you. Okay? So the only thing that from your side, because from my side I'm giving every tool, every strategy, every education. One thing that you need to ensure from your side is that you are not deviating from the settings. You are not deviating from the strategy. You are not deviating from the risk management plan. Okay, so you need to understand that concept. There is a called the magicians, is sorcerer's apprentice. So you have to prepare yourself first before you take bend the rules. There will be a time when you can bend the rules, okay, but not in the beginning. So what will happen if you bend the rules in the beginning? There was a magician, and the magician has an apprentice. Okay? So he told his apprentice to clean the house, to wash the clothes, to iron everything, and the apprentice is doing everything, but at the same time magician has a broom, okay, so which is the broom, and when the apprentice is busy, magician uses the broom to clean the house, to do all the tasks. And the apprentice said that why he not giving that broom to do all this task, why he's just giving me all the task. And one day the magician went outside, and the apprentice said that now it's my time, I'm gonna use that broom, why should I do all that hard work? So he tell the apprentice tell the broom, jig jug broom, or abracadabra, however the magician says. Let's say abracadabra, go and bring some water and clean the floor. So the broom went there, bring a bucket of water, and then clean the floor, and the apprentice was just relaxing on the bed. And after some time he said, oh, thank you, now you can go home. And the broom went outside and brought another bucket of water, and the apprentice said that, okay, enough, now you can go home. And the broom went outside and then brought another bucket of water, and he got so much angry and he cut that broom into two, and now the broom went outside, brought two buckets of water. So until the apprentice in a situation he has to swim on the water inside the house, and the magician came and he just removed that, and then he came and said that abracadabra, go home. So this is what it is. So until you become fully proficient, do not bend the rule, or do not change the settings. So that's how you can learn. So in the beginning you need to copy everything as it is, and then slowly you will be finding your own strategy. That's how you can learn and grow as a trader. And I believe that every one of you have the ability to do that, guys and girls. Let me know if you have the ability to do that. Do you believe that you can do that? Thank you very much. Tibor, coach, why you put the buy limit on the price? What is the reason behind? Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be discussing on that. Looks like a buy from 27.28, just below Asian low. So let's see what's happening here. Let me see the 30 minutes. You can see the 30 minutes price action has just tested this level, and now it's trying to move back to the upside. So if we look at, we need to see one more drop for this one more drop to trigger us before bouncing back to the upside. Do you think that it's just nearing there? It didn't trigger us yet. Did it trigger? No, it didn't trigger yet. Do you think it's gonna trigger, or just gonna bounce back to the upside again? Okay, so from the 1 hour perspective, there is a long bearish candle, and it's really important to see how far it is coming. Here is the 5 minutes price action. We can see that after this drop, the market is now a little bit of overextended in the direction. So if it drops down one more time, we'll get triggered. Now the question is either it is dropping down further or just bouncing back to the upside. So very important question. Okay, so in the meantime, if we look at the GBP JPY, oh, there's a bounce, big bounce on GJ. It's a huge move on GBP JPY. What happened here on GJ? There's a big bounce on GBP JPY. So AUD USD is just melting in that direction. So this is a big bounce on GJ. Okay, so it's got a rejection to the upside. Okay, looking at here on gold, what do you see? Very interesting. Only for few people it didn't trigger us yet. Only for less than a pip. It's not fair. Came up to 33 just for one pip. Still I will be keeping the same entry. Let's see. I'll keep the same entry. Let's see. Now if this 5 minutes candle, if you look at the 4 hour, this is the, we place the, our pending order at exactly to the 4 hour opening and closing, which is a very high liquidity zone. And I'm expecting for the price to come back down, hit that level before bouncing to the upside. And we see now the market is trying to make its way down, so let's keep that there. Okay, so you see that the price is coming to the downside here, and okay guys, hope that you're enjoying the live session, guys and girls. If you're enjoying, give a thumbs up. We are almost near our entry point on gold and waiting for a pending or a trigger on gold. Once we find that, we'll be entering the trade. I think we could see that before the candle close, expecting it to come down and to hit that entry. And I see that there is a pool was posted. 37% believe that it's breaking down, and 63% believe that it's a false breakdown. So let's see who is winning on that pool. So please, can I get some name of some of the books and upcoming like me, can I get and read? So about trading, you mean the trading? Okay, so if you want to read books about trading, then Market Wizard is a good book that you can read. I have quite a few there, and quite a few books are very good for, we see the market is trying to bounce back here. Trading in the Zone is also a good book you can read, or you can start the audiobook. You can listen the audiobook. Okay, so we might get a trigger here, guys. Okay, I've got triggered. Okay, I got triggered on gold, and I'll keep it on the list. So let's see. Okay. So I got triggered on gold, and now the most important part for me is for the price to bounce, and then we can take some profit. Let's see how far it is dropping. I will be waiting for the price to go up for a pullback. So we got triggered on gold, and let's see, one bounce to the upside will give us some peep starting of the day. Let's catch some peep with the starting of this day of the week. Now this candle closing, this is the 15 minutes candle in just 1 minute, 2 minutes, waiting for the price to give us some peep. Let's see, expecting it to have a bounce. So there is around 19-18 pips stop loss on this trade. So we are on gold. From the intraday time frame, if we look at the 4-hour candle closing, and I'm expecting from this to have a bounce, even if it is not going to the full TP. If we see significant bounce, we can take some profit from the table. There is a big rejection here. Now let me see how the price is closing in that area. Now looking at the daily chart, we can see that from the daily there is a, if you look at, this is the daily resistance. After breaking that, we see there is a rejection from the daily high. So waiting for the price to try to break the high. Alright guys, so you see there is a 5-minute candle close, and we see that a potential bounce here. So if the market managed to go back up at least halfway, we can secure some profit. Starting the week with some profit will be really exciting, isn't it guys? So I am running profit, some profit running on, expecting it to bounce to the upside and to create a new higher high. If you are enjoying the live session, don't forget to give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for more content. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. Right, so make sure guys and girls, you're not taking a bigger risk. It's absolutely important that you always, this is only for educational, so make sure you to understand it, that you are opening in a demo account or taking a very little risk for each trade. Now here is the point to look at. Okay, so you see that the market is trying to break in that direction. So the 30-minute candle closed. Okay, the 30-minute close. I've seen a big drop on the 15 minutes, which is basically a good move to the downside after this rejection. And so 4-hour closing as a here I'm expecting it to have at least a bounce to this level here. Okay, so to grab liquidity. So we need to see that some profit running. We are at entry at the moment. I want to see that one bounce at least to give us some profit in the beginning of the week. And it's closing as a kind of doji on the 5 minutes. So there is a big bounce crossover. So there is a 10 and 20 MA crossover here, and expecting it to go ahead and fill that some of the imbalance in that market. So at the moment there is a doji here on the 5 minutes time frame. So I'm entering into the profit zone again. So waiting for a bounce, expecting a bounce, because this is the, if you look at the 4 hour where the market tested the 4 hour 20 MA, 4 hour support level of the 20 MA, and then with that retest, so if the market is trying to fill that zone again, as it has left a long wick at the top, be happy to see that the market has gone back up to retest this level here. Okay, so here is what we can see, that there is a long wick doji in that area. Okay, so there is a bounce, we can see that, and you know, you want to see a big bounce to take some profit. Alright guys, I'll give a shout out what I'm doing because it's a quick trade. I want to secure some profit with the market open. Okay, I'm nearing to 1%. As I took 2% risk on that. Okay, now, okay, I'm closing out with the profit. I have closed with profit, and let's take it because it's the first trade of the week. We secured some pip here, so around 11 pip on gold starting of the week. I've taken the full profit, as we could see again another rejection here. I want to secure the first trade of the week. This is a quick scalping trade, and I believe that guys and girls, you have got benefit from it, enjoyed the trade, and let's keep trading and making profit from the market. Good sir, I opened the analysis. Okay, thank you very much. GJ, how far is GJ? Okay, thank you very much. I have secured the profit because it formed a long head and shoulder. Either it might go up further or it might come back down again, and I believe that guys and girls, you have got some profit on that as well. So let me know what's your situation with that. Okay, the market structure. Yeah, thank you. This, I think it will trigger. Yeah, it triggered. And coach for our candle close like bearish pin bar. Yeah, FVG not okay. Thank you for that. And I have taken that. I took 2%. I secured almost in this trade is exactly, let me tell you how much I have secured here. So I have secured exactly 1%. So because I took 2% risk, I secured 1% profit. If you guys have taken 1% risk, you should be able to secure 0.5%, or maybe this one, that way a little bit, while AUD USD is still running. Okay, so this is a quick trade, quick scalping or day trade, and wanna start another big week, guys, with all of you together trading. Let's make it happen. You know that this is what I told yesterday also in the VIP channel when I posted our update, guys and girls. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to watch that. This week we had a big goal in all our groups, in our swing trade, day trade, as well as in our AI. So AI is one of our currently automated system. Also all the members, along with the swing trade, learning and growing as a trader, and also using the AI from us. So if you are not with the AI as a VIP member, we are making consistent on that. You can access the AI. This is the latest on Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can use it, no problem at all. Anytime you can find all the information, all the track record and everything. And with that said, guys, starting with the week with a big one. Big one means not a big win, small win, but it's a win. Big means that this week we had a big target to fill up for this week. Last week of the month is extremely volatile and is always good to trade on the last week of the month. Is easy to trade. Last week of the month is always best to trade. So with the trade, with that said, guys and girls, hope that you enjoyed the live session. If you enjoyed the live session, don't hesitate to give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And before I leave, also, guys and girls, if you want to trade with us, also if you want to join the broker that we are recommending, you can find a couple of links in the description area of this video. You can join that and also be part of a regulated broker. So I have put a link in the description area, and also I can share with you the link in the live chat. So if you want to join a broker that you can trust, you can find that link. So click that link and then register if you want to join, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker that you can trust. You can even start with a very smaller capital, starting with, and then you can progress further. With that being said, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys and girls very soon trading live together in the next one coming up in a couple of hours, our next live. I hope that you enjoyed this live, you found value in it, and until that, stay well, stay happy. See you very soon with another one.